Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I am with you for 2 cards, 1 sheet of paper. Now I bought these papers from Creator and Craft, and it was a pack of them. So you got glitter paper, you got the paper that I'm using today, which I will show you. You also got this gorgeous butterfly paper, we've got this glitter chevron paper, and we also got a gold foil paper with a pink side, which is really pretty. But the piece that I'm going to be using today is this one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now I think I have gone very easy because when you turn it over we have lots of cutter parts. So we do have 12 cutter parts within this, so it just give you some ideas because we haven't worked with cutter parts yet, so I thought that that's what I would do today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab some card bases, because I've just realised before when I hit the record I didn't get any out of my stash. So I will go and grab some card bases and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. Now I have these gorgeous pink card bases in my stash, so I thought I would use them today. They do measure 6 inches by 4 inches. So the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to cut along one of these lines as straight as I can, so that we can put this into our trimmer, because I am using my small trimmer today. So just like that. So now it's deciding which toppers that I would like to use, because what I'm thinking is, I absolutely love them all, but what I'm thinking is I quite like the idea of fussy cutting some of the elements. So I really like this Welcome Spring, so I think, even though we are going into winter, so I do like this Welcome Spring, and I like this flower. So I think I might use these two within my cards today, and then I think I want to fussy cut a couple of elements. So first things first, what we need to do is we actually need to have a look at cutting ourselves to, so I want to keep that flower, so let's do that. Then I'm wanting to do 6 by 4, and then by 4, and then hopefully this bit will also be 6, yep, by 4, just perfect. Right, okay, so we've done that, so let's get rid of, so these two are our bases, which leaves us with these left, which is perfect. So we have quite a lot. Now what I want to do is, because I think, yeah, it'll need cutting down just a touch, so let me do 5.5 on both, so like that. Right, I'm also going to cut this bit down. So when you've got cutter parts on a sheet, you'll find it so much easier to make cards, because you already have your focal point there, so you're not looking at the paper in which to do your focal points. So I'm thinking I might do this at, so 3.5 by, we'll have it at, let's have a look, we'll have it at 2. So I've cut that down to 3.5 by 2.5, and then the other one that I wanted was that Welcome Spring one. So let me put this, so we want it, okay, so, and again I'm going to do this one at 3.5. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it 2.5, but we will see. Just, yeah, right, okay, So both of the toppers I have made smaller than what they have. So let me just get rid of these. And then what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking of fussy cutting. So that one on there, that one on there. I like that for that one, this for this one. So as you can see, it's come together very, very nicely. And then what I'm thinking is I need some scissors. I really like this. But what I'm going to do is I am going to fussy cut this. I think it's nice as well, when I do these challenges, I think it's nice for you to sort of see me and hear as well my thought process and how I actually decide what I'm coming up with. I know that recently a lot of my videos have been on speed up with music, and that's really purely down to the kids being off school and the house being very, very busy. So I'm hoping now that everything's sort of back to normal, that I will actually be able to record more voice, like talking videos, so real-time videos. I really like that. So put that definitely on there. So let's cut this one out. So as you can see, I'm not using all these cutter parts for what they are made for, and you don't have to. You know, if you want to cut something up, you go for it, because, you know, they're there for you to create. And these elements within the cut parts that I do have on this page are just perfect for what I'm wanting to do. And I think I would have just cut them out anyway. Right, so there's this one, which I really, really like. Oh, so I'm thinking that there, and then maybe that and that there. And then I'm going to cut this one out as well. So I really like it. So if I go quiet, I am concentrating. Can you believe we are nearly at Christmas? How scary is that? Isn't that just really scary? This year seems to have just flown by. Oh, I really like that. So I really like that one. I just can't believe how, yeah, just how quick it's all gone. But I suppose they say, don't they, the older you get, the quicker it gets. But it's just scary how, you know, I remember January, and my channel has grown so much as well. And it's all thanks to you guys. You know, the support that you've given me has just been absolutely fantastic. It's been amazing. And it's been such an incredible journey to be on as well, which has been fantastic. And I'm hoping it will continue, because I love being here with you guys. You know, I love creating with you. I love seeing your makes. I love all your comments, and I do try and answer all your comments. If I don't answer them, I always put a little heart, just so that you know that I have read it. Because I appreciate every single one of you and every comment that you leave me. Right, actually I think I'm going to swap that over to that one. Right, yes. So that's what I'm thinking. So what we're going to do is move that one up to the side. Let us get the bits that we know stuck down. So I am just using my tape runner that I have. And then let us try and get this so that I don't. There we go. I do want this raised up, So I do have some foam tape, so let me get that out. Oh, it's got a bead cap in it. Wonder where that's come from. I haven't used my bead caps in forever. So foam tape on this, and let's get this raised up. I love this paper, and do you know what? I bought this beginning of the year. I think it's in one of my hauls, and I've not used it yet. How bad is that? Because I really like it. Yeah, I've got a couple of sheets of each, and you just think, why? Yeah, I think this one. So I'm going to raise this one up as well, because just for a bit of extra dimension in it. So, oh, if I can get the backing off, that is. Right, okay. So just that there. Oh, that is so pretty. Isn't that lovely? So there's our first card. So our second card, I am getting to that point as well where my drawer is getting quite full with offcuts of paper, so I think I'm going to have to do some more stash busting. So I will do it with you guys. Right, I'm just distressing the edges because they're just too straight, and I don't think I like it, so let's get these distressed. I should have really kept this one for February when we come back after Christmas to do this challenge, shouldn't I? Never mind. Right, so let us stick this one. Oh, do you know what? No, I'm going to roughen the edges up on this as well. Now, if you don't have one of these little tools, I got this tool from The Works, and I think it was £4. If you don't have one, use your scissors. You don't need one. You can just use your scissors. But it just gives such a lovely effect around the edges, and it's just more interest as well. There we go. The only downside is you get all these little bits. So I'm just going to stick this down like this. And then this one is going to go up in the corner, so it's not going centered, it is going in the corner. And again, I'm going to use some foam tape to stick it down, so just to give it some more interest, more texture. Is it texture? I'm not actually quite sure what the word is. I don't know. Right, so let us put that one there. Okay, so that one's done, and then I absolutely love these. So I'm thinking this one first, and I will just use my glue. So I do need to get a pin for this, because I don't know why, but I've left it without the lid on, which is a bit silly of me. But there we go. So I'm just going to keep this one flat, and this isn't going to work, is it? Because I'm going to have to really try to squeeze it just to get that glue out. That's what you get for not putting your lid back on. All your glue dries. Right, let me put my lid back on. I don't think it makes a difference now, but I will get that sorted. Right, so this one just under there, like that. And then I'm going to have this one raised up, I think, here. So let's put some foam onto it. So a really quick video this week, because we already have all the elements to us. And then I think that one there, so we do need to cut just across the bottom. And again, I am going to raise this one up, but I am going to double it. So there we go. Like this, and then stick that just there like that, and there we have it. So I'm going to tidy up my desk and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. So this is it. This is all I have left. So I've got 2 cut parts, and then at the bottom of the paper you had a strip that showed you what was on the other side. So I've just cut that out, and they will go in my scrap drawer. So we'll put them in there. And yeah, these are our cards. I mean, how gorgeous are them? And I think I have been a bit safe this week, so but I wanted to show you that, you know, you can use papers with cut parts. You can use whatever you want. Honestly, you can do anything. I'm actually thinking the next year, instead of using my 12 by 12 papers, I might even go to my A4 papers, because I have a lot, and a lot of them were free. So I am thinking maybe trying to do 2 cards out of 1 sheet of A4 paper, and you can get free A4 papers as well. So just to get so if you are on a budget, you can still do this challenge. So that's what I am thinking for February when we come to it. So mixing it up a bit, so using 12 by 12 papers and also using A4 papers. So I think it would be that's going to be quite a challenge. But yeah, so let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see me do 2 cards using 1 sheet of A4 paper. So, and I think most of my A4 papers are single-sided as well. I do have some double-sided, but most are single-sided. So, so that will be challenging myself. Anyway, so I know these are spring, and we're only just going into winter. But aren't they just gorgeous? They're lovely. I should have really started with this one when I came back after Christmas doing this series, but yeah, unfortunately I just wanted to do it. I just absolutely love them. So very, very basic. I don't need to talk through what I've done because you were there with me, but how gorgeous are them? So I really, really like them. So I will keep them in my stash until probably February, and then I will send them out to some friends. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully next week I'll probably do, well, I'm thinking of doing another Christmas paper one, because we are coming up to Christmas. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week in my well, now I'm just talking rubbish, Anna. You know what, it's so early in the morning. I woke up ridiculously early, so I thought, well, I'll come on and record. So yeah, anyway, enough talking about rubbish. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will see you in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.